Hey guys, if you're not too scared to cross this cable bridge, come check out this incredible Birdhouse tiny house with me. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, so we finally made it back to SkyBox Cabins out here in Glen Rose, Texas, just about an hour south of Dallas, Texas. I was out here a couple weeks ago shooting the Hive A-frame treehouse that you guys got to see on our channel a little while back, and I am so excited to be back here. I really wanted to spend more time the first time around, but I'm really glad that I was able to make the trip back up here from Austin. It's just about a 2.5 hour drive, so well worth it. And if you're anywhere in this area, anywhere between Austin and Dallas, maybe even in the Waco area, then this is a very quick drive. Well worth it, but I would recommend staying 2 nights just to really get a good experience out here and not feel like you drove too far for 1 night. But last night I got to stay in the Birdhouse, which is one of their tiny house rentals on their property, and it's really cute. It's actually designed to look much like a birdhouse on the exterior, and we have this super cool cable bridge with this staircase that leads you up, and you get to walk across this cable bridge to enter into the birdhouse. It's really cool that you enter on the 2nd floor. Basically, it's a 2-floor tiny house, 2-story tiny house. And on that top level, we have the bedroom with a really nice balcony and a great view of the surrounding property. And then on that ground level, we have the kitchen, bathroom, and we also have an exit/entrance on that bottom floor, but it's way more exciting to use the cable bridge. So without further ado, let's show you around the birdhouse. All right, so welcome to the inside of the Birdhouse tiny house. So as I was saying, this is a 2-story tiny house with a really unique birdhouse design on the exterior. It really does feel like you're staying inside of a birdhouse. I've never experienced it myself. I could imagine it feeling something similar to this, but that cable bridge and 2nd floor entrance really adds to that experience. So when you walk across that cable bridge, you're going to walk through this door and you're going to find the sleeping area up on this top floor. So we have quite a bit of room in here. So each floor measures about 180 or 190 square feet. So total, this birdhouse is about 380 square feet. It definitely doesn't look that big from the outside, but once you're inside, it's a pretty good size. Each floor measures about 14 by 14, but on this top floor, you get a little bit less walking space because of this slanted roof. So it probably is more of about 10 by 14 walkable space up here, but it still feels like a good size. If you're comparing this sleeping area to a traditional loft, then this is gonna feel a lot more spacious, a lot brighter, and just a lot more livable. So on the right-hand side, we have 2 little sort of desk areas on the bedsides, and they're a lot bigger than your traditional bedside table, so you can use them to get ready, do your makeup, or maybe even do some work. And of course, in the middle, we have this super comfortable, I think it's a queen size bed. And then on that other side of the house, it's really cute. They decorated with some Christmas stuff. We have a Christmas tree. And then my favorite part of the birdhouse, well, my second favorite part after something I'll show you guys in a sec, is actually all this wood that they use to create the barrier over the staircase. And a lot of the railing for the staircase itself, it's natural wood. I believe it's actually harvested from the property itself. They basically just shaved the bark off of it and sanded it down, so it has this really smooth texture. It's really nice, super solid and durable, and just really adds to more of that cabin feel that you feel inside of the birdhouse. And last but definitely not least, on this top floor on the birdhouse, we have my favorite part, is this balcony balcony over here with this sliding door. So you slide the door open and you have this incredible view of the surrounding SkyBox Cabins property. It is very, very secluded out here, even though they have about 5 or so cabins for rent out here. The Birdhouse in particular has a little bit more seclusion than the other cabins, like the Hive, Treehouse, the Nest, and the glamping site. It is actually closer to the main house than those properties, so you're gonna feel a little bit more secluded from the rest of the short-term guests that will probably be here during your stay. And you have this sweeping 180-degree view of the rest of the property and a really, really great viewing point for the sunset. Last night we had an incredible sunset out here. The weather was really, really nice. Even though we are approaching the end of the year, it is, and maybe we're already well into 2022 when you watch this video, but it was really nice to kind of just take some downtime and be able to watch the sunset out there from this incredible little balcony. And next, we're gonna take these stairs behind me and show you the downstairs of the Birdhouse. So that staircase over there is going to bring you down into this bottom level of the Birdhouse. Again, that natural wood railing is one of my favorite parts of this Birdhouse. It's really different to what you're used to seeing with traditional railings, with your really clean straight lines and your geometric designs. It just adds to the intricacy of the design and really accentuates the name of the house itself, the Birdhouse. So when you first walk down, the first thing you'll notice is this little kitchenette on the right-hand side. It's a very basic setup, but it's enough where you're not gonna feel like you're missing out on anything in particular. They have a mini fridge, a microwave, a small sink to do your dishes, and most importantly, they have a Keurig coffee machine with all the mugs, plates, bowls, silverware, whatever you'll need to have your meals here, to bring them in. We don't have a hot plate or any cooking utensils, so you're not gonna be able to do any cooking here, but there's definitely enough places in town in Glen Rose to go out and eat. I actually went to an Italian restaurant last night, very unassuming and did not expect much of it, and it was actually pretty good. Take advantage of being close enough to town to go check out some places to eat there. And they also provide some snacks on arrival, so we have some cereal for you to have in the morning if you enjoy having cereal. I hadn't had cereal in so long. Actually, the first time I had cereal in a while was the first time I was here at SkyBox a couple weeks ago, and I of course had to have some again this morning. So I had some Rice Krispies, which really, really hit the spot. And they have some other snacks, trail mix, things like that, so that if you go and hike the trail that they have here, they actually have a about a 1 mile loop trail that basically goes around the entire property. I would highly recommend it. I didn't get a chance to do it this time, but last time I checked it out, and it can be a little bit tricky. I got lost the first time, but there are markers out there. I just probably wasn't paying attention, but it's a nice relaxing trail. You'll probably run into some of their horses and the cows that they have in the property, and of course the dogs. Oh my gosh, the dogs are so sweet. So I got to see Twinkie last night. I had met her the first time when I came to the Hive. She's super, super sweet dog. She actually even climbed up the stairs and walked across the bridge to come find me, and I hung out with her quite a bit yesterday, and she's super, super sweet. So if you stay at the Birdhouse, which is a little bit closer to the main house, you'll probably get to interact with the dogs a little more than you would if you stayed on the other side of the property where the Nest, the Hive, and the glamping site is. But continuing the tour with the rest of this bottom floor, we have the bathroom on this side of the bottom floor. We have the toilet in that corner, which has a sliding barn door so that you can close it when you're in there. And then on this side, we have a tile shower. It's only enclosed on the back and the side of it, so you definitely can see everything from this side if you're washing your hands or even walking through this little door over here outside. But other than that, it's a really beautiful looking shower, really, really comfortable, easy to use, hot water, have all of your shampoo, soaps, conditioners, and we have this small little vanity on this side. I forgot to mention, but we do have some seating. So I was looking around, I had no idea where you eat breakfast or anything, but they have some foldable chairs and a folding table that is just located underneath the staircase. So just unfold those, you can set them in the middle, and that will serve as your little breakfast nook. The fact that they didn't enclose the shower, or that they didn't kind of run this wall along and close off the bathroom, actually makes this space feel a lot larger than it is. I actually really like that. You know, when I first walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, there's the shower. But I actually think it works really nicely, especially because this space is designed for a single person or a couple. Chances are, whoever you're gonna be coming with should be comfortable with you showering, you know, within the vicinity of the kitchen or the toilet, or even the bedroom for that matter. So it should be fine. And then lastly, we have this cute little door that measures only about 5 feet or a little less than that. And it's on here on the bottom floor. So if you're too scared or you just really can't walk across that cable bridge, then we have a separate entrance on this ground floor, and you can walk outside. This will lead you directly down into the outdoor living in this patio area. They have this cute little patio set up over there. You can make a fire. You have a little barbecue grill area, which I guess, you know, seeing as we don't have a hot plate here, and they also have these 2 wooden lounge chairs out there with a bit of a canopy to provide some shade. It's a really nice, comfortable area out there to hang out and to decompress, get a little bit of sun in. But other than that, guys, that is the Birdhouse tiny house. All right, guys, so that is the tour of the Birdhouse out here at SkyBox Cabins. I will leave the link in the description below because I cannot wait for you guys to come check this place out. As always, guys, if you enjoyed that tour or found some value in it, I would really appreciate it if you left this video a thumbs up and considered subscribing to the channel so that we can continue connecting with more people that would be interested in these tiny house tours, as well as connect you with other tiny house creators in this space. I hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you in the next one.